Is running an e-commerce business easy? Hmm. It's definitely worth it, but there's always fires to deal with, you know. The best thing about e-commerce is that the market never lies. The data also never lies. So if people aren't buying your product, you know there's a reason why they're not buying your product. Maybe the pricing is too high, maybe you signed to the wrong people, or maybe your product just isn't it, you know? But you have to answer all those questions using data. And that's the difficult part, let me say. Once you put on systems to collect the data to make decisions, so sending things out like questionnaires, you know, or, really looking at metrics on your Facebook ad account, or literally having reports. If you're tracking every day, every week, then you can make hypotheses. And once you have those systems, then I would say that it's manageable. But one thing you also become, you just become resilient. You become stoic because you actually understand, like, you need to make a plan forward, and you can't quit. You need to move forward, so you deal with problems every day, and that's the truth. More money, more problems. If you really have aspirations of making a million rand from e-com, so let's say you're making 2,700 rand a day, there's going to be some problems, man. There's going to be some shipping problems. There's going to be some refund problems. There's going to be custom problems. If you're importing from China, you never understand. I think yesterday, some of our suppliers got hit with a typhoon, so they couldn't operate. That's it. Sometimes payment gateway gets blocked. There's just so many things, but you have to find a way around it. And that's why I say, like, in business, but also in e-commerce, business is spiritual, man. Like, you can't give up. It's not about how much money you make. It's about the person you become to make that amount of money. You become so dependable. You become so resilient. You become a man of your word. You become people who naturally gravitate. Like, you understand that you are literally selling to strangers and they're buying from you because of an idea that you had in your mind, and you fulfill those orders, meaning that you're ethical, meaning that if someone buys from your store, you don't run away and pocket their money, which doesn't make sense anyway, because that's short-term money and you're trying to get long-term money. So e-commerce is definitely for those who want to grow as a person, but also want to become that person by not quitting and literally going through. So is it easy? No.